can't fly. Got a couple quest turn-ins while we're right here. One is up above us. Oh, it's over there. Never mind. You've returned bathed in a floral scent, Kupo. We're able to find 3 of the flowers. You really have the eyes of a florist. As I'm sure you've gathered, these are far more precious than the other flowers you see dotting the landscape, as they only bloom so lovely once a year. I'll put my very best into making sure they stay healthy and robust. Don't tell anyone, though. But I'll be using these for my secret garden. When it's finally complete, you'll be one of the first I invite, Kupo. Is this your secret garden, buddy? Not very secret. Oh, oh, no, there's gardens over here. And there's one there. A steadfast supporter has returned. Does the sunk genius prove to be any trouble, Kupo? No. Magnificent. Marvelous. Such beauteous finds almost make me green with envy. With these, I'll make the most harmonious harp in Mogholm, and Moogles from malms around will be enraptured when I perform at the Harvest Feast. Come and lend your voice to the cheers of my fabulous fans, Kupo. So that's the bathing bully. We're gonna want to do that eventually, but not yet. Get the ones that are in this zone marked. Pebble for your thoughts is off that way. Huh. Didn't know about that. Okay, so that's Pebble for your thoughts. Bathing Billy's also somewhere out that way. Most part, what we are concerned about is something needs to change. Got baskets. And waiting for the wind to change. Gotta go help the Moogles out so they'll take us to Hraesvolgar. With any luck, we'll get up to go up against Hraesvolgar tonight. Pebble for your thoughts ain't too far from here. Or is it difficult to get to? It looks like it's maybe a little difficult to get to. We shall see about that later. Like I said, that's the start of the Moogle East Tribe unlock. And we're not at a point where we're able to unlock them, so there's not a ton of point in doing that yet. Let's make sure we're not 97 to the north. Can't really get there too easily yet. Those are under travel? Yeah. So we've found 2 out of 4. We've gotten 1 quest out of 5 done. You're not gonna let me have credit for visiting there? Fine, be that way. I don't know. I'm a fan of the Namazu myself, but I see why everyone likes the Moogles. Moogles are also have been in this game, in this series for a lot longer than the Namazu, so. One more back there. Yep. I remember this map being really convoluted. Lower Skylords, those are the other ones I needed for that quest. Two. And three. And then gotta kill a couple of these little buggers. I must have canceled that at literally the last possible second because it looked like it completed. Two. But pretty sure I'd kill it first. So I need to find the baskets. these flowers are everywhere in this town. Two. I keep trying to hold shift to sprint. Okay, now where is the last one? There it is. But I'm gonna have to go all the bloody way around to get up there. Yay! Okay. Way to the northwest, okay. So those are done. Those are all three back there. Should do nicely. Koopa? The winds will have died down by tomorrow, but until then, we might as well make ourselves comfortable. If we must interrupt our journey so close to the end, I suppose this place is as good as any. And mayhap a brief respite from the hardships of the road will help to clear our minds in readiness for the coming parley. Very well then. I believe the campfire is in order. Leave the gathering of fuel to me. I acquired a keen nose for firewood during my time in the frozen wastes of Carathis. Clear our minds? 'Tis Master Alphinaud whose mind needs clearing. The thought of meeting a great worm in the flesh has befuddled the boy. Did you see him stroll away as if these ruins were not crawling with deadly beasts? Follow him, Archon, and see that the wildlife does not make a meal of our young friend. We'll have the camp ready by the time you return. Make sure Alphino is not getting killed in this spot, and then in this spot. Oh no, a giant tree. Another tree. Okay, back. We appear to have fallen into a crack. He was right to worry about the boy's safety. Once Alphinaud returns with the wood, we can see about supper. The Ice Queen has filled the pot with what looked like stew ingredients, ready for the fire. That's some long firewood there, buddy. Few things compare to the simple pleasure of sitting beside a crackling campfire of one's own making. So speaks the great explorer. Till recently, you wouldn't have recognized firewood if it came with kindling and a flint. 'Tis well you instructed me so patiently then. But yes, left to my own devices, I would have been compelled to signal to his sail with a pile of damp leaves. I was born the pampered son of a Charlian dignitary, and alongside my twin became the youngest student ever to be accepted into the studium. How proud I was to match wits with scholars and philosophers. How ignorant of my own shortcomings. That hubris invited manipulation and betrayal, and led to the downfall of the Scions. All of us are guilty of similar ignorance. How many men lay down their lives, never knowing what it is they fight for, never questioning that which they have been taught to believe. It's only on meeting her Svolgar that I learned the truth hidden within our history. Were it not for that chance encounter, I would never have vowed to tear down the Holy See and expunge the falsehoods with which it fans the flames of conflict. I would have lived and died in ignorance. Truth has driven me to do terrible things, I cannot deny. But I would rather sin in the pursuit of peace than imagine myself virtuous for perpetuating a needless war. This journey has taught me anything. It is the importance and difficulty of holding to one's convictions in the face of failure, and striving always to replace one's ignorance with knowledge. We're well on our way, Master Alphinaud. At your age, I was but a fool swinging a spear, with scarcely a thought in my head. Even now, I struggle to acknowledge the misconceptions under which I have labored. Sitting here, amongst these grand ruins, how can I deny that man and dragon once lived in peace? But for all that such an age existed, we are now in a time of war. Nidhogg killed my family, and no quirk of history will exonerate him. I may be ignorant of how the Dragonsaw War began, but if we do not put an end to this conflict now, I can say for a certainty that it will only breed more vengeful souls such as mine. Really carefully tend in the fire there, Estinian. In my hand resides the power to vanquish a great worm. If Hidgard's survival rests on me wielding that power, I will slay Nidhogg myself, orders or no. Estinian, you gave your word. My word is contingent upon the success of our parley. Show me the strength of your convictions, Lady Iceheart. Convince Heavensward of the righteousness of your cause. No, not that I shall, Dragoon. No. Wind's willing. We shall have our answers on the morrow. Let us sleep now, and face our fate with the rising of the sun.